Any suggestion that I am not complying with requests or orders or demands or search warrants about my phone, that's a lie. This is a process where one state makes the request of another state. Someone from another state can't come to you and say, give me your phone, give me this, give me that. They can't do that. They've got to go through the state you live in. That is a process that takes time. They have to specify what exactly they want. You can't just go through your phone and take, your photos or your love letters to your wife or what have you. I really don't know, but of course, we are 1,000% going to comply with all that. We're, perfectly fine with that.
That was actor Alec Baldwin in a video he posted on Instagram last week saying he would be complying with authorities in the investigation into Helena Hutchins' death by turning over his cell phone. Now, Hutchins was shot and killed back on October 21st of last year when Baldwin was handling a firearm during rehearsal on the set of the film Rust. We know that that firearm was discharged. Hutchins, who was the cinematographer, was killed, and the film's director was also injured. Now, Baldwin has stated he did not know that that gun contained a live round of ammunition. Now, today, after almost a month since the New Mexico authorities got that search warrant for his phone, Baldwin finally turned his cell phone over to police in Suffolk County, New York, where he resides. Now, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico, of course, is doing this investigation, and they shared this statement with Court TV, saying that the Baldwin cell phone was turned over to Suffolk County law enforcement authorities. They will gather information off the phone and provide the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office with the evidence gathered. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office does not yet have physical possession of the data to be retrieved off the Baldwin phone. This is in process. The warrant was issued back on December 16th by New Mexico authorities, but was not enforceable in New York, where Baldwin lives. According to the search warrant and the attached affidavit, investigators are looking for any text messages, images, videos, calls, or any other information related to movie production to try to give them some clues as they continue their investigation. Let me bring back in our investigator guests on the program with us this evening, private investigator and movie set expert Rob Joseph and retired director of the San Diego Police Department Crime Lab, Jennifer Shen. Rob, I want to start with you on this one. Not only do you have a background serving in law enforcement, you've served as a police officer. We thank you for that service. You also have had an interesting career working on movie sets, having experience as a technical director, and full disclosure here, even having worked with two of the Baldwin brothers, not Alec Baldwin, but with some other Baldwins. So you're really the perfect person to ask about this because you understand how things work in real life with firearms and then on movie sets where things like this are not supposed to happen. Talk to us, please, about the likelihood, in your view, of Alec Baldwin facing any criminal liability here, please.
Oh, I think it's very likely. We just went through this big case with Officer Potter mistakenly using a real firearm instead of a taser, and facing pretty heavy charges, being convicted of that for her negligence or reckless behavior in making that mistake. So it all comes down to who's handling the gun. That person is ultimately responsible. Here, it's just interesting listening to the drama. It's like a made-for-Hollywood drama with everybody pointing the fingers at everybody else. The armor is now suing the firearm or the ammunition supply company, claiming they gave them live rounds, which is she's trying to shift responsibility from herself to somebody else, even though we already know that that particular gun was being used for live fire target practice. So clearly there were live rounds on the set, about the set. It comes down to the armorer's responsibility to ensure that the loads inside the firearm are indeed blank or fake. But ultimately, when you hand that gun off to somebody, they then become responsible and totally culpable for any actions that result thereafter. With Alec Baldwin claiming he didn't press the trigger and trying to come up with all kinds of excuses, I just think in the end he's going to be found guilty of some type of reckless or negligent conduct that resulted in the death of one of the film crew.
Let's talk a little bit about what evidence could come out of his cell phone. Now, not everything can be turned over. Any communications to his attorney are deemed privileged. Any communications to his wife, another privilege there, spousal privilege. So those things are off limits, but everything else, fair game. Jennifer Shen, how deep can investigators dig? Help us understand how far back and deep into that phone they can go and what exactly they might extract.
Well, it's a really good question. I've been listening to sort of the back and forth in the media about this. And, you can't just take someone's phone and dig through it and find out all about them. You have to look for information that's relevant to the crime at hand. And the privacy is incredibly important. And so the search warrants are written to hone in on the time frame or specific words or specific photographs that will lend information towards trying to solve the crime. So, no one's going to be able to look at love letters to his wife unless he says in there, hey, I shot her on purpose or something, right? It's very, very specific, and you have to follow that. So it's going to be downloaded by the one agency, and all the data will be sent to New Mexico, where they'll be able to go through the data provided that's allowed in the search warrant and try to find things that will sort of enlighten everyone about what happened, and likely will contradict a lot of what he's saying in public now, which is, going to be sort of interesting, I think.
Jennifer, I have a follow-up for you, please. I think this is important for everyone to understand here. Let's just say on a cell phone, he deleted something. Let's just say, and again, this is only for the sake of our analysis tonight. This is kind of like law school class here. I'm not saying this is true, but let's just say that Alec Baldwin wrote a really incriminating text message to a friend, not to his wife, not to a lawyer, to a friend. So this is fair game for those investigators to go after it. But let's say he deleted it. Let's say, because he's had that phone for a long time. He's known authorities have wanted it. Let's just say it goes away. Does it really go away? Are the investigators going to be able to pull up exactly what he said in their forensic download?
That is a great question. And as a proud owner of several young adult children, we've had this conversation over and over and over. Nothing goes away. It is there. And if you can get into the phone and he gives consent and gives his password so that they can get into the phone, they can find absolutely everything, deleted or not. It's all out there on all the different apps, everything. And it just really comes down to focusing on the things that have either the words or the pictures or something or the time frame to hone in on the crime itself. So yeah, it's all there.
Yep.
And
in an app like Snapchat, for instance, like for any parents out there, those, they never disappear.
It does not go away.
The kids think they disappear. It doesn't disappear. We could go on and on. I love talking to you both about all of this. I'm being told we're